Hey, you guys, it's Anne Marie. Happy Staging of the Soul Sunday. TikTok was freezing, and so we are on the regular camera right now, which is fine. That way, hopefully, well, the sun's getting ready to pop back out from the clouds again. We got a cool spot to kind of cool the phone down, but we know how it goes when we're out here in the graveyard. If it's not the sun, it's the spirits. If it's not that, it's whatever. But I got my pyrite in my pocket, so should we take it out, Spirit? Let's take that out, since we know what people try to do with our, keep that right there. Let's keep that right there. Alrighty, what your magical spirit wants you to know? I love all the dragonflies. What your magical spirit wants you to know? What a crazy day. I love it. What is your magical spirit? Okay. The past, releasing, rebirth, spring. Number 6, and so I listened as my soul told me to let the past go so that I may awaken to how much I have grown. For some reason, the screen is really dark all of a sudden, so bear with me here. Number 38, awesome. Honoring the flow of all of the emotions, alchemy, processing, sensitivity. So you may have been doing a lot of healing work, stuff that happened in your past, and a lot of emotions have been coming up with that, as they do. Spirit wants you to know and not to forget a few things. 1, that you're the alchemist. All the emotions, you can honor them, appreciate them, respect them. If you're having a time where you're just feeling sad out of the blue, allow those emotions to come in, feel it. As always, I'm going to say, go outside, put your feet on the ground, put your feet on the grass. I can't tell if this is still recording or not. Let's hope it is. And as you're crying, release that into Mother Earth and thank Mother Earth for accepting all of your emotions. You can also dance, burn some sage and cedar. There's different ways you can alchemize this. Your soul is wanting you to recognize how far you've come and how much you've grown. You may feel like, God, I'm stuck in the same situation that I was last year, or I thought things would turn out a lot differently. I thought I took all the right steps. You're exactly where you need to be. Spirit is wanting you to really look at the things that you need to release and realize that by releasing these things, you will also recognize how much you have grown, how far you have truly come in this journey. And to give yourself a break. And it's interesting because it's like her eyes are filled with glitter, and then they're getting a little smaller, and at the very end, their tears are dropping. It's like, honor the feelings, the emotions, honor the growth that you've had over these last 6 months to a year. The last 3 to 6 months is what I heard. 6 is very significant. 9, obviously. 14, 17, 10, 24. What you need to surrender to. Surrender to what your soul is telling you. Surrendering to your feelings. Surrendering to your emotions. Surrender to not trying to control the outcome. What do the cards have to say, Spirit? Surrender to your low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So this past year, this past 3 to 6 months or however long it's been has really maybe taken a hit on your self-esteem. You may have realized, well, I've set boundaries. I've done certain things I need to do. Why are things coming against me? You have to understand that when you walk in the light, the opposing force does not like it. We know this. It's like the harder you try, it's like more shit comes your way. I'm not saying that's always the path, but once you recognize the trueness of that, the more you speak your truth, the more you honor your soul and spirit, the more you honor your emotions, the more you allow it, the more the opposing forces that don't want you to awaken, that don't want you to see the truth, will come for you and come against you. What's the other one? Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Right. What are the old beliefs and narratives about you that you're still kind of living in? You may have grown up in your family or your people around you, maybe weren't the kindest to you, and they placed their own insecurities and projected a lot of things onto you. Maybe you feel as though you're not good enough at something, you're not smart enough in a certain area or whatever it is, and you have to recognize, is it because you tried over and over and over again, you're just not good at it, which isn't true, or is it because there's this narrative that's been placed upon you that you're just not good at something, that you just can't succeed at anything you do? Maybe, people don't trust your decisions and things. This is called letting go of limiting beliefs about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life, right? You have to own your power. You have to recognize that you have all of this fire and water and earth and spirit inside of you. And that you are not your past. Your past is like these cards. Your life is like these cards. They're just different pages in your book. That's not who you are. A lot of times we had to have a couple of these cards to learn some lessons. Those are pages in your book. They don't define you. Spirit is saying that this is someone who's like, when the emotions come up, you're like, oh, I should have dealt with this a long time ago. Maybe you just need to dig a little bit deeper. Don't allow your low self-esteem and projections and the false beliefs that were placed upon you by people around you that haven't even done their own healing work. What do the ancestors have to say? Don't allow that to continue to hinder your growth. You've come so far. That's what Spirit is saying. Ancestors, can you give us a message, please? A couple of them wanted to come out. Let's see. Oh, well, quite a few. I'm not taking all those. A creature of fire. Choose your freedom. 24. Which would be 6. We have another 6. This one was 6. Where's the other one? That one was 36, and here we are 24, which means it is 6 again. It's time for you to choose your freedom, and choosing your freedom means recognizing the false beliefs and false narratives about you that have been placed upon you now that you wear it as a film. And I've said this in a couple other videos. So it's like, even our own family members, or even the people close to us, your closest friends, they will project shit onto you because of their own insecurities, because of their own false beliefs, because they haven't done their healing. And then we wear it as a film as it's ours, and then we're wondering why we have all these emotions coming from everywhere when we haven't cleansed our energy, when we haven't recognized truly what's our energy. So when these things are projected onto us, we can say, oh, no, that's not me. Don't project that onto me. Don't project your shit onto me. What is this, Spirit, that you're showing me? There is somebody in your energy that is fighting really hard for you not to awaken to something of your past. They don't want you to see the truth of something that took place. You may have some intuition or some something going on, and maybe that's where your emotions come up, that you haven't been able to really dig through some stuff because you get so emotional about it. You're feeling the emotions of it, but there's someone in your energy that's really trying to blind you or to prevent you from waking up to certain things in your life that happened to you, that occurred to you. You're not aware of it, or you're only aware to a certain extent of this. Show me what this is, Spirit. What's in the shadow? Show me what's in the shadow of this. The skeletons. Yeah, they have skeletons in their closet. A curse of bones, time and dust. Things that were never meant to last. They didn't think you were going to last. They didn't think you were going to wake up or survive. Are we still recording? I can't tell. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm hoping we are. Yeah, they don't want you to uncover the skeletons that are in not only your closet. By you uncovering some stuff, it's going to be the skeletons in their closet. The stuff they've been trying to hide away from you for over 20 years. What Spirit just said to me. A witch. Beneath the veil of night, my thoughts conjure light. Shining through the darkness, I am magic, burning bright. Right, you are magic. You may be waking up that your family aren't who they said they are. Even if they're like some people who go to church every Sunday, probably wrote books or done blogs or whatever it is that they did. You're waking up to the fact that these people are not who they say they are. And it's probably bringing a lot of emotions into you. Because you saw these people in a certain light your whole life. And that's why they don't want you to wake up. They want you to still fall into the narrative that they are this great person because on the outside they're shining. On the outside they have cars and a nice house, or they appear to have a good life or a good job or whatever. That's just a facade, is what Spirit is saying. To get you in your emotions, to get you to have low self-esteem, to think that there's something innately wrong with you, because from the beginning of time, they wanted you to be put in this place so that you wouldn't wake up to the fuckery that they've done to you, is what Spirit is saying. Of course they're going to come against you. Of course they're going to try to isolate you. Of course they're going to do all these things to you because you are the fucking divine. Harpy. A creature of many guises. Yeah, this person has many fucking masks. In storms I soar. Amid virtues and vices, a reflection of life's score. Right. Oh, you did this back in 1984, or I remember back in this day. Like they try to keep trying to pull you back to old layers of your story that no longer apply to you. And they want to get you in your emotions. And when you are caught up here, as these cards say, when you're caught up in your emotions, then you can't reflect and open the light to which the truth. I'm trying to find my light card. They don't want you to wake up to the truth. And that's why Spirit is saying, listen, when these emotions come, okay, deal with them. And learn how to alchemize your emotions. No one can tell you how to alchemize what's going on in your life. That's something you need. Well, let me keep that on me. That's something I had to learn for myself. There was no direction. There was no fucking help. The people and places that I reached out to for help when I was truly awakening were the same people that harmed me and traumatized me and tried to also keep me stuck. I'm not saying that's everybody's story. But please be mindful, and I've said this in I'm channeling a lot. When I've said this in my other readings, be mindful of who you reach out to get guidance. Not everybody has your best interest at heart. Even if they say they're spiritualists, even if they say they can help you do this, and soul retrieval, and shamanic journeys, and all that, be very mindful who you share your energy with, because everything is connected. Even if these people don't know your family, or these people that harmed you when you were younger, they energetically attach themselves to you because you have this fucking light in you. They don't want you to wake up. If you wake up to the truth of what's happened to you, what's happened in your family, what's happened in your life, you're going to start connecting the dots like, oh, I remember back in the day when, I don't know, let's say you lost your job or a relationship didn't work out. You're going to then see how they had their fucking hands in it. They don't want you to wake up to that. If you start to wake up to all those things around you, you're going to wake up to the fact that you're better off without these energies around you. And then you're really to wake up on a global level, on a macro level, because right now you're at a micro level. You feel things macroly, though, is what Spirit is saying. Bigger, macro, bigger, micro, smaller. And if you wake up on the micro, you're going to wake up to the macro level, and then that's when your light truly shines, because that's when you step into your power, then you can help the next one that's waking up. They don't want that. There's no in between now. It's the light or the dark in that sense. Either you're for the divine and whatever the divine is for you, or you're for the evilness that is trying to hinder people's light. People feed off of drama. They feed off of darkness. They feed off of negativity. They feed off of you being stuck in a low vibration because they can control you when you're at a lower vibration. They love to control you. So, of course, they're not going to be all throwing confetti, which you should never do because birds eat it, but blowing bubbles or, giving you a party for waking up. Oh, good job. I'm glad you're coming into your true self. Oh, good job. They're not going to do that because your light is going to highlight the darkness within them. Some people are at a place when their darkness is illuminated. They go internally and say, what is it about this person? This is the place I was at. Like, what is it about this person that's triggering me? What do I need to heal inside of me that is making me think these negative things about this person or this place or whatever? What do I need to do to heal? And magically, then the fucks are gone. Do we need to know more about this, Spirit? What do the Ascended Masters want you to know? We're going to keep these cards out. This is a card that I thought, okay, crystal ball, intuition, clairvoyance, focus, right? Spirit wants you to start focusing more on your gifts. I don't have any gifts. We all have gifts and abilities. And I always say, the more you heal and grow, lead with love, have good intention. It's easier said than done. But, it's a process. The more you elevate and grow, the more your gifts will be revealed to you. Spirit, in my opinion, and what Spirit has shown me, the more we heal and grow, the more Spirit gives us little tests. What are you going to do with this knowledge I give you? What are you going to do with this gift? Are you going to harm or are you going to help or heal? If I would have been bestowed the gift that I can of fire a long time ago, I would have been, I've said this before, I would have been like the fire starter, Drew Barrymore, old movie, starting fires and shit, or Carrie, when you get mad. It was once I healed and knew how to manage my emotions and understand the energies around me that were trying to project on me. And they do it all kinds of little ways. Through music, little annoyances, being loud, interrupting you, trying to project onto you. What do the Ascended Masters have to tell us, Spirit? Show me. Well, thank you, Buddha. Buddha. Heightened awareness. Make peace with your thoughts and your world. Right. It's hard to accept when we wake up in the last layer, the veil, even though I think there's different layers of it. But with you, it's like when this veil comes up, it's like you can't unsee it anymore. You're going to have this heightened awareness. You're going to see how the trees talk to you if you're connected with nature. You're going to see how the animals divinely protect you everywhere you go. You're going to see the truth of people, the light and darkness of people. So what are you going to do with it when you see what no longer serves you? It's a hard decision to make, especially when it's someone you've been friends with a long time, or a family member, or someone that you just can never imagine would want to see you fail. And you have to understand that it has nothing truly to do with you. It's the light that you carry within you that they're trying to dim and take from you. Because they've been in this space their whole life of darkness. My leg's getting, sorry. So now we're at, this will definitely be a YouTube video since it's longer than 10 minutes. So thank you to my subscribers on YouTube. I love interacting with you. I love the support. It means a lot to me. I hope that you're healthy and happy and full of joy, you guys. May you love and be loved. Heal. Don't harm. Have a great day.